Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Lone Cerberus and welcome back to Resident Evil Outbreak File 2 walkthroughs. So it occurred to me just after I'd finished the David walkthrough that I might have actually confused everybody in what I meant by everybody else apart from Jim and David have to do a completely different route. So with this video I'm actually going to show you what I mean. So I'm going to use Kevin.
Yes.
And I'm going to take George. And I'm going to take Alyssa.
Yes.
Because Alyssa being the kind of secondary character in Resident Evil 9. As usual, I'm going to do it on Infinity and Easy, so I can talk you through what I'm doing. Let's skip the cutscenes. I thought it crashed then. Right. So you'll notice that I specifically didn't take Jim. There's a good reason for that. As I mentioned in the past, if you take Jim as your second partner, your second NPC, he should be with you and you can grab the key off of him, the employee key off of him straight away. I deliberately made sure that I didn't have Jim with me. So you need to drop down to the platform. You'll find the train down there. In the train, unless it's already been picked up, it probably has, to be fair. Yeah, it already has. On this bench you will find, yeah, George has it,
I think.
you'll find the employee's key.
Hey, you! Kevin! Hi.
Take the key from George.
Thank you, yes.
Or from the NPC. And head back up to the concourse.
Why?
At this concourse, head to the door that says tower, it's a green grey door, and head through. Now, you then want to come into this room here,
Over there.
which is the control room. If you're playing as anybody else other than Jim, you have to come in here and you have to read this document.
Are you all right?
Once you've done that, head out of the room. Turn left, then first right,
Over there.
then head into the men's bathroom,
What should I do?
or restroom, or toilet, whatever you want to call it. In here, in this corner here, you will find a memo. And that memo gives you the password for the locker. That locker is in the staff room, so you come back out of the men's bathroom, turn right,
Over there.
head down, turn right again, and then you're heading in to the break room. In the break room you'll find a series of lockers. one of these lockers would be the one that you need to open. So enter the combination.
Let me think. Damn it!
Honestly, with this locker, inside the locker you'll find the next key that you need. Pick it up. You no longer need the employee key. Honestly, that locker, there's so many different combinations for it that it's honestly quicker to go and get the code than trying to brute force it. Once you've got the blue key, head out of the opposite door. 2 reasons. First of all, normally there are zombies trying to break down the other door, and secondly, you're actually closer to the next door. So come out of the break room, turn left and immediate right. You're looking for this door here.
My word.
Open up the door. Drop down the stairs.
My word.
There is a zombie on the floor in here. Don't be fooled by it.
Let's proceed.
Take it out. There's a zombie up. Normally a zombie up that passageway as well, but you're heading all the way down here to the emergency power room. Once you're in the emergency power room, pick up the valve handle. Depending on the difficulty you play on will depend on the weapon that you find there.
Over
So
there.
I'm going to swap from my Magnum. Swap from the Magnum just because it's more powerful. Head around the corner, pick up the valve handle, head back out. Of the room. Head round to the right and take the first right. Head down into freezing cold water, follow the passage round. Playing on file 2. So you see a zombie attacking the door, wait for it to open the door, otherwise you will be attacked. Go through the door, up the series of steps here. Use the valve handle on this gap. It drains the water. Whatever item is over here, in this case happens to be a first aid spray, swap it for the valve handle and leave the valve handle in this room. You will thank me later.
Let me think.
Go back out of the door.
Over there.
Grab the founder's emblem, the gold founder's emblem, head back up these steps, turn left at the end, you're heading back to the emergency power room. And in the corner over here, you'll find a switch, pull it, and then head back out. You will now need to head back to the stairs and head up the stairs. So around the corner, all the way to the end, turn right, turn left, and into this into the stairwell. Head up the stairs, all the way up the stairs, through the door, back into the employee area. Once you're in the employee area, head out of the tower. Or run into a zombie.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Actually, still fine.
Word.
You're actually now heading back to the platform. So head down onto the platform itself. And you are looking for this part here. Place the emblem in the connector. Just going to restore a little bit of health. Once you've placed the emblem,
Shouldn't be too hard.
head back up to the concourse.
Let me think.
Head into the tower. Now,
Let's proceed.
you need to go to the passage here, turn left, follow the passage all the way down, turn right, the door in the end on the left. You're going into this door here, one that says switchboard or breaker room. In the breaker room you're going to find 2 or 3 notes. They are useful. A blood pack and a herb. What you need to do though is head to this panel in the corner, and this panel you need to redistribute the electricity. To do that you need to make all the boxes equal 10. So 4 plus 6 equals 10, 9 plus 1 equals 10, and again depending on the difficulty will depend on how difficult that is. Once you've done that, head back to the employee passage, turn right, and then head down this passage as if you were going back downstairs into the stairwell. But in this time you're going to head into the warehouse or the storage room. In the storage room you're going to find some duct tape. Pick up the duct tape, the repair tape. If you're playing, if you've got the shotgun, there's some shotgun shells there. If you're playing as Mark, you can actually push this box forward and there's an assault rifle that you can grab as Mark. But what you actually need in here is the repair tape. Head back out. Turn left. Head down the stairs. All the way down.
Let me think.
Into the basement. And then take first left. Take the first left, Kevin. take out the zombies,
Let me think.
and head into the pump room once more. In the pump room, run straight forward. When the camera angle turns like that, you can use the repair tape on the hole, because repair tape apparently holds back hundreds of pounds of pressure. Once you've done that, head back up the steps, grab the valve handle, and turn the water back on. And this is why you left the valve handle here.
Word.
Once you're done with the valve, once you're done with that, head back out and head back up to the employee area. You no longer need the valve handle. So when you can get rid of it. Back up to the employee area.
Let's proceed.
So the electricity's on, the fire suppression system's been sorted. All we have to do now is activate the
Let's proceed.
the giant flea cutscene, and then wait for the train to crash. So you need to now head down to the platform.
Word.
Once you're down here, this cutscene will play, introducing the next enemy as well as zombies. With the train, you now want to head in here into the train itself, and now you're going to literally stand here and wait for the next cutscenes, plural. And it shouldn't be too long. It shouldn't take too long.
My word.
There we go.
What happened?
Now you just need to
My word.
sit here or stand here. That's what you're waiting for.
Arriving soon. Train arriving soon.
Okie dokie. So once the train has crashed,
What
head
happened?
back out. Obviously you've got to bear in mind now that you're fighting off against fleas. Head across the platform. And head towards the train wreck. At the train wreck you'll find the silver founder's emblem. Pick that up. Head back down. Usually around here you will find another weapon.
Word.
You can either grab it or present it to one of the NPCs. Trust me, when it comes to the final boss, everybody being armed is a good thing. Head back to where you put the gold emblem in place and put in the silver emblem. The connector will open up. Head back into the train car. Head to the driver's compartment, hit action, and then this cutscene will play. It's randomised as to who gets captured by the boss. Once you're in this room, take refuge behind this pillar until the rolling fleas are out the way. Normally they don't hit you. And then take out the boss, which when you've got a magnum is quite easy. Once you've taken out the boss, head back to the train. Don't hang around. Head back up the platform. Head into the train. Make sure you walk forward so the NPCs can come in and you can get maximum points, and that is underbelly done. All you have to do now is just wait for the final cutscene.
We made it out of that hive. That's where our luck ran out. Just ahead, a train was blocking our path and we had to pull back. But I'll tell you what, this crap is getting old real quick.
So that is the everyone else playthrough. So I hope that's been helpful. That gives you an idea of how to run Underbelly if you're not playing as Jim or David. And yeah, hopefully, like I say, that's everything that you're going to need. And I shall thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.